Now, today we will be learning some more application tools, application programs, and application tools which we can use for different tasks. For an example, the word processing. So here, actually, word processing is the main task. And last day also, I said that in word processing, that open source software can be used instead of using paid software, right? Paid software. You can use open source software. And I asked you to do this task. So just compare about free software, shareware, proprietary software, closed source, open source, TaylorMade, Flexform, ready-made software. Right. So have you found information about these things? So what is free software? Free software? Yes. Now you have to tell the information that you have found. Right. So those who are giving answers, I think they are the people, they are the students who have done this. And those who are not giving the answers, and I assume they are not doing their homeworks. So do I have to assume like that? Or are you going to tell the answers? What is free software? Okay, time is enough. I assume that you are not doing the homeworks. Right? Free software means software we can download
and use forever for free.
Yeah, without any cost. Those are free software. And what are shareware? Shareware, part of the software or maybe valid period for usage, right? You can say part of the software is given or valid period for usage is limited. If we need full features, we have to pay and buy the license. Pay and buy the license. Right? That is, oh, sorry, C is not. Okay, that is called shareware. So what is commercial software? What is commercial?
We have to pay for download.
Yeah, even for usage and download, for everything, we cannot test it for free. Commercial means need to pay for downloading and using. No trial period. Even you don't have no trial period. That means no testing time. So you have to basically pay and buy that. So that is commercial software. Basically for software for banks, software for companies, software for vehicles, right? These special software you can't use trial. ටික කාලයක් දාලා හොඳ නම් ගන්නන් කියන්න බෑ. වාහනයක මොන හරි තියෙන software එකක් හිතලා බලන්න, bank එකක තියෙන software එකක්, ATM machines වල තියෙන software චුට්ටක් කල් පාවිච්චි කරලා හොඳ නම් අපි මේ ගන්නන් කියන්න බෑ. එහෙම කියන්න පුළුවන් general purpose ඒවට. දැන් word වලට පුළුවන් ටිකක් කල් පාවිච්චි කරලා ගන්න හොඳ නම්. ඒ වගේම Photoshop පුළුවන් අපිට දවස් 30ක් වගේ පාවිච්චි කරන්න. ඊට වැඩි අඩු වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. Windows පුළුවන් දවස් කීපයක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න දවස් 30ක් වගේ පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් free. ඒවා shareware. ටික කාලයක් හරි දෙනවනේ. හැබැයි ටික කාලයක්වත් දෙන්නේ නැත්නම් අපි කියන ඒවට commercial software කියලා. හරි. So what are the closed software? So closed source software and open source software, what's the difference? Closed source, open source.
Closed source means you cannot do anything, you can just use the program for your purpose. In open source, you can program it as you want it and use it.
Yes, correct, exactly. Closed source means we can't change the code. We have to use as it is. Closed source. Closed source means program code or the software code is not available for software code is not given. Something wrong with my letter C. Just give me a second. Let me shift my keyboard. So there's a problem in my letter C. It's not properly working. Just give me a minute. Please write down these things. Please write down these things. Right. Closed source. Closed source is like the recipe is not available. So that means you can't edit as you wish. You have to use the software as it is. Windows is, for an example, is a closed source software. Windows is a closed source. But open source means like you can edit the code. If you want, you can edit the code and customize as you wish. Right? Open source software code is available for editing and customization.
Minister.
Then, so let's go, move forward, and then they're asking about TaylorMade and or the bespoke and ready-made software. TaylorMade means, yes,
They
tailor.
ask requirements and give you the software. Bespoke mean they specifically made one for you and give you the software.
Yeah, both the
And
TaylorMade and
ready-made
bespoke, yes, are created for specific needs. Right? Bespoke software that is created for specific need. You have to give the needs right here. So if you need a bespoke software, right? So that is basically here you can say customized software, specially developed for some organization. For an example, Bank X, they are using their own bespoke software. Right? Bank X is using their own bespoke software. Institute A is using their own bespoke software. So that is customized. So another name for that is TaylorMade. Is customized software based on user or client requirements. Based on user or client requirements. Those are called TaylorMade. Ready-made. Software created for general requirements. You can say example, MS Office, Adobe Photoshop. So generally for everyone. Generally for everyone. That is ready-made. Available in shops. Easy to, so it's easy to buy. You can just go and buy. But ready-made software, you have to wait. එකතර ඇඳුම් වගේ ඇඳුමක් මහ ගන්න ඕන නම් අපි measurements දීලා TaylorMade කියන එක නේ measurements දීලා ඇඳුම මහනකම් ඉන්න ඕන. Ready-made නම් එහෙම නෑ. දැන් කඩේට ගියාම ඇඳුම තියෙනවා අපිට ගැලපෙනවා නම් ගන්න. Generally හදලා තියෙන්නේ අපේ size එකටම යන්නත් පුළුවන් නැති වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. යන්නේ නැති වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරි. ඒවත් තමයි ready-made කියලා කියන්නේ. Hari, okay, so that is for the last day lesson. Homework part. Right, let's move to the today's topic, that is word processing tools and examples. Word processing tools and examples. So we are going to learn about word processing. Right, word processing is an application software. We learned that. And what kind of software? Is it a free software? MS Word is a free software or shareware or commercial software? Microsoft Office Word, is it a freeware?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shareware. It's not free. it's half away free, but for the actually long use, you have to buy the license. That's why it's given inactivated or not properly activated or expired. That's why it's showing some messages like that, right? Is it a closed source or open source software?
Closed source.
There is a closed source software. Closed source software means you cannot see the code, how it is created and all. You cannot see that code. That is closed source. Is it a TaylorMade or ready-made software?
It's ready-made.
It's a ready-made software that is generally created for our needs. Okay, so you can just write down that point also. So very important. Microsoft Word is a shareware ready-made software and closed source. But there are free alternatives to this, such as OpenOffice Writer. OpenOffice Writer is a free open source ready-made, which can use instead of Microsoft Word. If you are struggling with Microsoft Word or Microsoft Word ගන්න බැරි නම් ඒකට මුදල් වියදම් කරන්න බැරි නම් ඒ වෙනුවට අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් software එකක් තමයි OpenOffice Writer කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒක free එකක්. ඕනෑම software එකකට අපිට මුදල් දී ගන්න බැරි නම් බොහෝ ඕනෑම කියන්නේ 99ක් software වලට තියෙනවා free alternative software. Okay, right. Okay, one has a question. Yeah, it can be, right? For MS Word, you have not paid money, that can be. So that's why I, when you share the screen, I saw that. Can you show? Yeah, can you show? Can you share the screen? Can you share the screen? Suhara? Yeah, please share the screen. Hello? Yeah. They know you, sorry. I think it's still loading, it seems, right? Is there any connection issue? Because your sister also said that there was like lagging of the thing. But today is first, right? Mostly, I think your data plans and all are renewed today. Right, okay. So please go to MS Word, open MS Word. MS Word, open MS Word, okay. Then read, yeah, please open MS Word. Okay, when you open this, basically, you can see whether you are using, if you are using a general, like if you are using a license copy, it will allow you to get the updates and all these things. So it's giving more features, right? If it is not licensed, it will give you an error message, right? It will give you an error message, but mostly what people are doing, they are tracking this. Tracking කියලා කියන්නේ they so when installing දැන් මේක ඔයගොල්ලෝ සමහරට ගන්න නැත්නම් මොකක් හරි shop එකකින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එයාලා purchase කරලා එක්ක license එක purchase කරලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. That is one thing. The second thing is, right? So they are not purchasing the license. Right? They are not purchasing the license, but instead of that, they are tracking it. License එක fake විදියට දානවා. එහෙම කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරි. ඔය අපිට view එකට යන්න පුතේ. Just go to the view menu.
Sir, does that mean putting copies in the internet?
No, not putting copies. So there are software programs. For next, I'll show you, right? I'll show you some software programs, right? So those programs are allowing to illegally register the software. So that is what most people are doing, right? They are not actually using the genuine copies. Instead of that, so here we cannot actually see that in your one, but let me show this, right? So sometimes you are getting like Windows not activated or something. Here error message, red color stripe showing an error message likewise. So there are here. So this is from the original site. Let's go to the Microsoft Office.
Excuse me, sir. How
Yeah.
do you check if it's a crack or a original one?
So basically original one you can download from the original website, right? Original one you can download from the original website and you can validate the license. You have to purchase a license from them. Here you can see, right? You can see, so all the updates, all are supported for original. The original one you can download from this one. For one person, let's say for one person, what is the cost? Microsoft Office 365. Let's go and see one person cost. No. Let's still load in. Yeah, still loading. Here you can see there's a cost involved. If you want to download per year, you have to pay around. So that is the genuine way. You have to buy, or you can just pay monthly. One method is you can pay monthly. Second method is you can pay annually. And this is the genuine way of buying that. It's available for PC, Mac.
Sir, how much they gonna cost?
Sorry. Repeat the question.
How much that they gonna cost for the month?
Here you can see $6.99 per month. Closer to 1,400,
Means
right?
10,000. No?
1,400. $6 means like 1,400, 1,500 per month. That is a genuine way of getting that. You can, yes, you can get the trial version, and yes, there's a possibility to get the trial version. Here, these are the premium pack. You can see all these softwares will be given, and so this is like bearable cost. So that is the genuine way of getting this. But there are some other software like here KMS, Pico, KMS Pico, and these tools. Here KMS Pico, right? This KMS Pico basically, so there are, so here please be careful when downloading this, but right, these people, but this can also be used. They can also activate. They are also giving activations for this Windows 10 and Windows 7, Windows Microsoft Office, right? Windows 11 activator, right? So those are also given here. These are the posts. They are also given illegal activations. That is another way. Here these people are supporting these versions. Totally free to use, doesn't ask for a paid membership, contain any type of it doesn't contain any type of, this is used for this, and this is used for both Windows operating system and MS Office. right? And here disadvantages. So you have to disable your antivirus and basically blacklist from Microsoft. You will be blacklisted from Microsoft actually because they are also blacklisted. You will be blacklisted. There's a possibility to blacklist, and sometimes it might not work. So no guarantee. So how this works, and you can just read the article, right? How they are giving this service and all. So this is a fake activation. So, but anyway, these people are activating these Windows and Office for free, but that is actually not genuine way. So whatever you like, you can use. Either you can change it. So most of the Sri Lankans like the second method that I suggested. They are fans of KMS Pico. Right? They are fans of KMS Pico. They would like to track their Windows and the Office using KMS Pico and use rather than paying for it. That is your choice. Right? You can either pay and yes.
Sir, what if we read the article, nothing will happen to the device, right?
Yeah, you can read. Nothing will happen. You can just read the
Just go to the device and, the website.
It's safe to go to the website. No issue. It's safe to go to the website and read that. But there are again some the wonderfulness of this is there are some other KMSPICOs also, right? Official KMSPICO.com, official Pico.com, get KMSPICO.com. So KMSPICO download, KMSPICO. There are some fake sites. KMSPICO 10, right? There are fake sites also. So the thing is, you have to find the correct site. So that is another challenge, right? So here, so
What's the correct site?
right when you go, so please access this site and see. So here actually some are replicates, right? Replicates means so they are also giving the same service. Some are a site genuine service. So my advice is even after downloading, right? Even after downloading, what you can do is if you want to download this kind of thing, better to check with virus.org. All the files you have downloaded, better to check with virus.org, right? Because anyway, KMS Pico is not legal, it's illegal, right? But anyway, so if you want to download, my advice is check with your virus card and take your own risk. Take the own risk. So these sites are changing time to time. So there are some issues like because we cannot expect genuine service from here. This is a black market, no? Black market genuine service තියනවා කියලා කියන්න බෑ. එතකොට වෙබ්සයිට් එක වෙනස් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඒතර මෙතනක් තියෙනවා KMS Pico කියලා. ඒතර මේක cleanද නැද්ද කියන එක for education purpose only. I'll not be responsible for the way you use the tool. If you use the product released by legal, likewise they are giving this. So there are different sites. Here activation is with the video also. They have given you have to disable defender, turn off defender because it will detect a virus, detect as a virus. එහෙම තමයි. එන්න risk එකක් ගන්න වෙනවා. හරි? හොඳම දේ තමයි the best thing is if you want to use this kind of software, use it inside a virtual box. Then nothing will happen to your computer.
In alternative net, we can search alternatives for this MS Word, right?
Yeah, you can search alternatives.
When I opening MS Pico, sir, when I opening KMS Pico, I got an error message. Sir. May I show it?
So don't download it. I didn't ask you to download it. So I asked you to go and read the article in the site.
Oh, sir, I don't know what is it. May I share the screen?
So why you downloaded that? So that's the problem.
Oh, sir, I didn't download. When I am going to download, it's got I saw error message.
So that is what I'm saying. Don't download. Right? So why you still want to download? Right? So that is not legal.
The
So
site ahead contains harmful programs.
yes.
Attacker on the
That's what I'm telling.
Oh, it's a
not-
dangerous application. Oh,
Yes, that's why I said not to
Okay.
download. Right? Okay. So that's why I said not to download, right? So my suggestion for this, because as a teacher, I cannot give you a blacklisted one. So what I can suggest you is go for an alternative, like a free software. You can just go for alternatives.com and find, and also there's a free solution by
no, I need a secret one, no? See?
And also there's a free solution by Microsoft. You can go to office.com and use Office Online. Right? That is also free. Office.com එකට ගිහිල්ලා Office Online පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකත් free. That is a very good alternative. Right? So instead, if you really want to use MS Office, then so go and use it in office.com. The online version is free. The only thing is that this version you have to pay and get that. Right, okay. So then let's go back, and these are the other so word processing. Word processing means initially word processing was focusing on text editing only, but nowadays word processing has more tasks. Initially word processing supported, right? Initially word processing support text editing only. So there was, I can remember there was an application for word processing. So it looks like this. That is Word WP 51 5.1. So this was used for word processing. So you can see that is a command line tool. It's not actually graphical user. එතන මේකේ ඉන්නේ මේ වගේ අර black and white screen එක තමයි, black and white නෙවෙයි. You can see some other colors. But this was the initial word processing tool used in most of the computers. ඉස්සලම දැන් ගොඩක් මීට කලිනුත් තව තිබ්බ word processing එක උනට ගොඩක්ම popular වුණ එකක් තමයි මේ word perfect කියන එක. But it's not look like you cannot insert graphics. You can but change the colors is possible. You can insert text, write text, change colors. So those things were possible. You can add columns, tables. Yes, those were there. But later, so this was in late 90s, early 90s. This was in early 90s. And then that means your previous birth, right? Early 90s means your previous birth. You might have used WP 5.1. But in this birth, you are using MS Office. The next birth, don't know what you're going to use. This birth, you are using MS Office. Okay, then these are some other tools. WordStar, WordPerfect. WordStar is called the first word processing application, right? WordStar is called the first word processing application. මුල්ම එක කියලා කියන්නේ WordStar. WordPerfect, MS Word, Abby Word, OpenOffice Writer, LibreOffice Writer, WordPad, and Google Docs. Right? Those are also some examples for word processing tools. You can just write that, why word processing tools are used, and what are the examples for word processing. So please write down this as well. Yes.
Sir, Google Docs, is it an alternative for MS Word? Can it be used like that?
Did you read this?
Google Docs.
No. Did you read these examples? Did you read the text?
No, sir, sorry.
So please read it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I couldn't write the last point in the first part of the
This
note.
one.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you lift it a little bit?
Now can you write? Now you can see the point.
Sir, before that,
Before that, like these parts, free software and all. You missed that. You missed that as well.
I wrote a part and I couldn't draw the other part.
Okay.
I'm hungry, but done.
Okay, please write this quickly.
No. Screenshot.
My recommendation is to write down notes. So because when you take screenshots, it's okay to take screenshots, but what will happen after some time, you will miss the screenshot, then you will miss the note. But if you write using this time, now the task is over. Don't take screenshot, that doesn't matter. But try to finish the task now itself, then the task is over. No need to think about that later, right? Okay, finish it quickly.